New at 6, lawmakers in Congress say that Congress must do its part to prevent the ongoing discrimination against travelers with disabilities. It comes as we see even more documented cases of passengers failed by airline workers at Charlotte Douglas International Airport, people who needed wheelchair help but instead were left to fend for themselves. And you might recall our Nate Morabito first highlighted this report on these incidents earlier this month. Tonight now, he is seeking solutions.
One passenger says she almost fell down an escalator when she tried to walk on her own. Another family said a man waited so long for help, he missed his connecting flight and brother's memorial service. Both failures originated here last month.
Whether it's wheels up or wheels down, you'll consistently find a line of people waiting for wheelchair help at CLT. But sometimes that help stops almost immediately after it starts.
My name is Laurie Miner.
Laurie Miner relies on a cane to walk. The 67-year-old Charlotte woman has nerve damage in her feet and osteoarthritis in her knees. Miner says she requested wheelchair help when she flew to San Francisco last month.
They were just wonderful. They took us everywhere. They waited outside of the restroom.
While she can't stop raving about her experience at that airport,
At Charlotte, it was terrible. I mean, it was non-existent.
when she returned home,
I thought that, they would be there for me.
she says an American Airlines wheelchair worker abandoned her.
I got in the wheelchair and I was wheeled up the ramp, and that's where the assistance stopped.
Miner joined several others who've reported similar failures over the last year.
The young man said to me, "I'm sorry, I have to help other people. You have to find somebody else to assist you."
Some soiled themselves.
I felt disrespected.
Some missed their flights.
I think this is the first time I've ever got scared of something.
One had to spend the night at the airport.
It's shameful.
All felt helpless.
I think it's terrible. I mean, I don't think they should offer wheelchair assistance if they can't support the service.
Rhode Island Congressman Jim Langevin is the first quadriplegic to serve in the House of Representatives.
These things need to be addressed. It shouldn't happen. Look, I'm a congressman, and I've had bad experiences, unfortunately, dealing with airlines in some occasions.
He and another lawmaker filed legislation last year that would give travelers with disabilities the right to sue airlines for discrimination, a non-existent right today.
The ultimate goal here is not to create more litigation or impose more fines. We just want the airlines to do the right thing.
Their bill, which is stalled in Washington, would result in tougher consequences, better accessibility, and improved safety, all at a time when airline wheelchair complaints have dramatically increased.
I've seen it happen, but having it happen to me and my mother, it was extremely painful to watch.
Former flight attendant Shelly Ann Cawley isn't waiting for elected leaders.
She's calling me. There's nobody to be found to take her to the restroom.
After her mom's experience several years ago, she started a company to help vulnerable travelers.
Proper staffing needs to be addressed. We need to see people being treated with dignity.
American Airlines wheelchair contractor in Charlotte hired almost 250 workers over the last year to attain proper staffing.
I was very scared and I was also angry.
Even so, Laurie Miner still fell through the cracks.
I decided I had to get up and walk.
And almost fell down an escalator.
I put my cane on and it started to move.
After sitting alone for 20 minutes, she abandoned the idea of waiting for help.
I lost my balance and, I caught myself on the rail.
And tried to get to baggage claim on her own.
At a congressional hearing earlier this year, the U.S. Transportation Secretary announced plans for a proposed new rule that would make delayed wheelchair assistance punishable by fines and lead to improved training. Nate Morabito, WCNC Charlotte.